I'm still in the monastery. And I have to work on something. I accidentally stepped into the wrong thing last time. And I was from solitary confinement. So now I have two things to do.
What is it, brother?
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Good. I'll...
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages...
Well, we found one.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages of the book could be hidden anywhere.
I found a few...
Wonderful. Keep...
How do I copy those books? Oh, that's what one of those pages looks like. At 4 p.m. afternoon worship. I don't know what I do during afternoon work. Don't know what to do or where to go. Start transcribing. Oh fuck, really? Zet inleggen, zet leggen dan. Zet inleggen. Where does that start? Oh, I think at the green letter Dominus Din. Some fulums. It's not this one, this was such one else. Some fulus. Misklun Grikon. Where does it even start? It's not this one. Foppa Kurven Core. Dominus. I think I did it right. I don't know. It made no sense to me. It made no sense. It's Latin. I don't speak Latin. There's someone who actually speaks Latin will copy it then. So, feather and ink. I hope I did it right.
You call that a copy? You've completely ruined the parchment with your scribbling. Ah, Gregory.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been...
So first try. Am I supposed to do the red? I have no idea where to start. How do I know where to start? Nonam, Lupium, Lumpiums. Oh, it's a letter T, I guess. Noon at Gladu, Anupits. That's a minibus. Loon Filza, Populo, or Cius. Cius, Filas, Uriel, Populo, Upio, Porqueflun, Libi. What the fuck? I hope I did this right. I have no idea. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Just skip that. I mean, it's just the same.
No, no, no. I can't believe you've made so many mistakes.
Set lega dominum. Set lega dominum. Let's start with another D. For someone with the letter D. Like, I don't speak any Latin. How do they expect me to do anything? Dominus? So there's no Dormitus. Deliverance? Furious? I think I have to do it perfectly. Fopon. Is this correct? Like, I'm not sure if this is correct at all. Like, it's not like you tell me.
What troubles you?
Is it possible to learn something about the...
Only the abbot and the prior.
Can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, not only he and the prior.
I've heard there are some forbidden books locked up in the library.
That's correct. They're here, safely hidden away from anyone who might be tempted to read them.
Could a book be prohibited by mistake? Maybe a good book or a useful one?
No errors are made. Every book on the prohibited list is there for a reason. Who am I to doubt the wisdom of Mother Church?
How does a book get on the forbidden list?
Forbidden works are full of heresy, blasphemy, and witchcraft. If you ask me, we should burn them immediately, not archive them.
I don't need to hear anything.
What would you like?
I'm not asking to see a forbidden book.
I've heard about Avicenna's Book of Medicine. Can I see it?
Who told you about that? Of course you can't.
I found a few...
Wonderful.
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Nonem, Lupin. Non et gladum, non et cunus filus Uriel. I don't need to like understand Latin for this because and transcribe to check.
Don't even look at the cabinet. It contains forbidden books. Ah, Gregor.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat. I transcribe books from dawn till dusk. I've been doing it for years and I'll be doing it till the day I die.
What, you do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother, if you don't mind, I'd like to get this page finished. Talk to me, brother.
I'd like to ask... Are there ever any... I understand. Who's in charge of things?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always travelling, and on top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good
Says
Lord
you.
will bless him with...
And what happens when the old...
Then we elect a new one.
Who would you like?
What kind of question is that?
Who would you like?
The old abbot.
Who would you...
John, there's no other...
Who would you...
What kind of question is that?
Yeah, he keeps saying the same.
Praise be to Christ.
I'd like... Who would you like?
The old abbot isn't dead yet. It's too early to talk about elections. But if I had to choose between the two who are already putting themselves forward, John would be my choice.
Who would...
John.
Who would...
Brother John, obviously.
Who would
They
you...
all say John,
John.
except Joris and
Who would you-
Nicholas.
I've thought.
Okay, no new questions. How good meat is brewed. Wicked blacksmiths. What?
Get away from my cabin. The book's still in there out for your eyes to see.
Can I sit anywhere? Like anywhere. This monk stuff is so fucking stupid. Guess I gotta read a book standing up. Oh, apparently I stole this. Whoops. Ye wicked blacksmith, blacksmith, let ye pay good heed, and stoop not to dishonest deeds, which some do, caring not a jot. Oh no. As sinful you regard it not, choose a wicked trade to make unscrupulous for profit's sake. A thief comes creeping out of sight to your house in darkest night, and says, Master, rise and shine, I'll reward you well with coin. If you just forge secretly certain implements for me, forge me a powerful saw that will cut even iron right through, and nothing can resist at all, whether it be big or small, and also a dagger of sharper steel that I can beneath my cloak conceal. Forge me 10 strong keys as well, better than any in heaven or hell, which will open any lock on earth. Blacksmith, give me my money's worth. Thus with promise of reward he tempts the master with honeyed words. This the blacksmith gladly hears, a thief's words, music to his ears. As the tools that you may need, I shall willingly forge indeed. All that all that you ask I'll deliver, as long as you pay me with silver. With groschen we will fill your purse, when you bring these things to us. Come to us in the deepest of woods, where a merry band will await your goods. God gifted you with golden hands, but riches you'll get from a robber's band. The smith's bargain with the thief is done. Honor and conscience he has none. He'd sell his soul to anyone. Better drop this, since apparently I accidentally stole it. Yeah, now it's a steal. Okay. Whenever I go somewhere else, just take. A nice book on red side though. Let's try to transcribe again. This was supposed to, like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to transcribe. Set unlegge dom. It just says NFP, the first 3 letters. Monrem, Feingus, Bdens, Repnim, Us, Domus, Du, Ilome Films, Melden, Skå, Hodne, Gem. I have no idea what the fuck that says. Maybe it's correct this time.
What is it, brother?
I've heard.
I have
That's correct.
one more thing to ask about him.
What if I just wanted to take a peek? Could I?
You could not. They are libri prohibited. And the only people permitted access to them are the abbot and I. Although I see no reason why he or I would ever want to read them.
Not even if I were to beg? Or promise a favor in return?
If you could prove to me that you truly like books, then maybe.
I don't need to hear anything else. I found a few papers.
Wonderful. Talk to me.
If I can prove to him that I truly like books,
Get away from my cabinet. The book's stood in there out for your eyes to see. Ah, Gregor.
I'd like to ask.
Can't you see I'm...
Mutual Fleeting Wars, or they read something like that.
Salve. Be well.
Silence. Does act in accordance with that? Oh wait. Yeah, I've already read this earlier. These books, man. I fucking hate books. On Prague. The seat of the kings of Bohemia, a city of greatness whose glory reaches up to the heavens. Among the great cities of the world, it is the greatest, rich in commerce and strong in arms, and endowed with beauty the towers of which rise above other towns. Founded by Princess Ludus and Bramislive, her husband is the father of Bramislive dynasty, with a castle of stone at a place called Viradkin, to which later quarters were adjoined, and during the reign of Emperor Charles, the whole of the new town was built on the opposite bank of the Vladva River. The largest stone bridge the world had ever seen connected it to the old town, made of much stone and mortar, to which, according to legend, thousands of eggs were added for greater strength. The population is of diverse nature, the Czechs dominate, and many a German can be found amongst merchants and tradesmen who live in their own quarter, and even the Jews have been granted their own town within Prague, into which no Christian dare step foot. To celebrate the glory of God, the one and only, monasteries were founded at Emus, Strauf, and Klaus, and churches of stone are so numerous that you cannot count them on two hands. The greatest and most renowned of all, consecrated to Saints Vitus and Alabad, shall soon stand, for it has been being constructed for nearly 50 years, and soon shall be completed. Under Emperor Charles, a university was founded as well, which provides learning in 4 arts. And from many distant lands do foreigners come to study. If one was to visit only one city in life, may one make haste to Prague, for there is no more beautiful city in the world. Well, the Czech wrote that, obviously.
You're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the...
Remedies for fleas and wolves.
Forget about them.
Oh, don't forget to read this. Scabies and growth of the skin of all matter, the same as insects and all low-crawling creatures, have been a bane of mankind since time immemorial. For he who wishes to protect his body, he must sleep less amongst cattle, at least once a fortnight, wash himself in water or visit a bath, and expose his clothes to the sun. Yeah, wash at least once every 2 weeks. For water and sun drive away all illness of the skin, while sickness destroys While sickness destroys, there is the filth and stench of the human body. Keep distance from vagrants and beggars, for it is they who are the greatest bearers of illness, and they can easily infect you. Fleas. Take a new pot and grease it well with goat's lard, and it shall draw all fleas into it, but it shall congregate around you. You may also pour a decoction of wormwood in your hearth room. It is also said that fleas shall die, and in your hearth room you boil wolf's dung or wormwood with rue. But there is nothing surer than oft sweeping the floors with debris with a broom, and every mum hanging and drying your bedding in the sun. It is likewise advisable to take a warm bath. If the bath is not warm, then cold will suffice as well. And to have your clothes laundered and dried in the sun. If you follow these instructions, you are sure to rid yourself of fleas. Warts. Take young dandelions and apply a thick layer of their milk to warts, and they shall die. Or take groundsel, that's Seneca, and churn it and mix it with liquid vinegar and apply it to warts. Or rub them off with butt salt and warm vinegar. Or take a gray spotted Amanita mushroom and rub it on a wart. In all these manners you can rid yourself of warts. You should not cut them off with a knife, nor should you burn them with a hot iron, for then they shall quickly return, and often in greater abundance. Let's try transcribe the book again. Oh, this is different. Isn't that where the fuck am I supposed to start? It's either Rano or Rado. Ardo. Maybe Arayo? Now those don't look like letters to me. I just did something random. I mean, I don't understand shit. I don't understand it.
What's trouble?
Reading is almost at level 11. It was level 9 when I came here.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
What color is it? Green. I mean, the alchemy is easy. I can do the alchemy. This is the door to the outside world. Look, a lock here. Something here, like... This is probably paying for indulgence. Look how heavily that is locked up. I have to be here until from 7 to 9, between 7 and 9. It's a supper after this. First hour, I'm definitely scared. But cancel it. I should have been a bit more careful. Like nothing happens here. They don't preach. They don't actually say mass. This goes faster. I mean, nothing happens. Who the fuck came up with this? I'm not talking about mass, I'm talking about putting this in the game. I should want to make it hard, but this is unbearable. Oh, are you kidding me?
Men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation. Delay, warning, objection. For the obedience given to superiors is given to God. For if the disciple obeys with an ill will and purpose, not necessarily with his lips but simply in his heart, then even though he fulfills the command, yet his word will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murmuring. And far from gaining a reward for such work as this, you will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless you... The rule of sin. Idleness is the enemy. For the brethren should be occupied at certain times.
Fuck my life, man. This is just bullshit.
Rest on their beds in perfect silence. Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none ere be said rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness, and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot.
Free time, actually, bitch. Not today. Not today.
Salve. Be well.
I'm looking for the one monk that has lockpicks. I have no idea what the fuck he looks like.
Superiors to chase around after, finishing what they don't.
Did you have to finish someone?
You're right.
Talk to me, brother.
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to look for him.
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it? It's always safer not to ask.
Never mind that. Who's a villain?
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice.
You mean he's not going to morning prayers?
So you noticed that too?
You've got the wrong end of the stick.
You think so? He definitely acts like...
That's what I'm trying to find.
What are you going to do to that?
That's not your concern.
You should talk to the Circators or the Prior about it.
He could be the monk I'm looking for. Nope. I only know he's one of the novices.
There's something I should tell you. Something secret. I'm looking for something.
You're looking for someone? But
I am a novice.
why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the...
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery.
I heard something about...
Because you could help me.
That can't be. Have you told the prior?
Talk to him. Do you have any idea which of the...
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never...
I already told this guy. He could be him.
I think that you're the man I'm looking for.
What are you on about? You can't be serious.
I am. Your secretiveness, the fact that you don't want to speak with anyone, that you keep to yourself, you're obviously hiding something.
But you're wrong. You've made a terrible mistake. I'm not the man you're looking for. I'm not. Please, don't hurt me.
I'll leave you in peace.
You're a madman.
Siskin.
Praise be to Christ.
There's something I should tell you. I'm here to find someone, and, well, to do away with it. But listen, it's not murder. Not when it's a man like him.
What's he doing here?
They call him pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And they sent me here to find him and bring him...
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected.
That's just it. I suspect it could be Yodok.
Do you know that occurred to me too? Yodok's a scoundrel and a cheat. I believe he...
It could be Antonius.
Antonius? He's a fine fellow. No, it can't be him.
See how hard it is? It could be anyone. I suspect you...
He certainly says little enough, and he keeps himself to himself. I can well believe
He's a little
hiding
scared.
something.
It could be you.
What on earth makes you think that? My being unfit for holy orders doesn't make me...
True enough. I won't tell you more.
You're talking about killing in the monastery.
Listen to me, you worthless shit. You'll be keeping your mouth shut. Otherwise, you can count on me to do away with you first.
I thought better of you, Gregor. You're just a common killer. A wolf
I have to be
sheep's
sure.
clothing.
I have to be
Remember,
sure.
The mill...
What do you design?
Or maybe you're the one.
Me? A criminal? Look at me. How could I be? No, my friend, you're accusing the wrong man. If you want my advice, the oddest one around is Siskin. That fellow was never meant to be a monk.
You're most likely wrong.
Well, I should say so. Think...
Saying creepy. She was stomping about like a bear.
There you are,
Praise be to
Antonio.
Christ.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident. All the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
I'm looking for Yodok now.
Creeping around the corridor at night. What am I saying, creeping? He was stomping about like a bear.
What would you like?
Or maybe...
Me?
No, I'm sure of it. It's you. A cowardly, filthy rat. A nasty, spineless piece of shit.
No, I never. It was Siskin. It's him you want, not me. Leave me alone. I never done you any harm.
I was expecting him to just take off. Oh, he understands locks. God damn it, bastard.
Peace be with you, brother.
What would you like?
Oh, I still gotta look for some of them pages.
What do you desire? What troubles you?
I'll be interested... What can you tell me about...
That there's no man alive less suited.
You don't know young...
I've heard things. Siskin must have been like him. Fighting, drinking, fornicating. But then he ended...
Why is he in the...
No one knows. Maybe he's hiding from something.
Do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely...
That's all I... What about you?
Be on good terms with him. If you show even the slightest hint you don't like him, he's a slimy little pedant who'll rat you out to the superiors. Once he finishes his novitiate, I imagine he'll want to climb his way up the ladder to at least Sir Cato. He's a man who enjoyed...
I'm interested in...
No one knows much about it. He doesn't talk. It's as if he wanted to get it all over with as soon as possible.
That's all.
Suicide is also a sin.
I've heard some unsettling news. I've been told you've lied about who you are the entire time you've been here. What do you have to say about it? Who are you really?
I don't have anything to say. If I'm not me, then you're not you. And that must mean we aren't talking together now.
Enough of that nonsense. Tell me...
I'm Carl, or I was, and I was ordered here by my father. What do you mean looking for? I've no idea what you're talking about.
I can find out whether you really are the Carl we accepted here. If you are, no need to worry. All accusations against you will be withdrawn. But until I find out, you'll have to...
Fuck, am I gonna need to load a save? Oh, god damn this bullshit, man. This is so hard. Seems easy, but it's not. I mean, it might seem easy. It is pretty fucking difficult. If I get a cutscene, then I'll know who it is. It's supposed to be the guy in the beard who talked to me just then. He's supposed to be always traveling. He's not even supposed to be here. Right? Because he's the, what, the prior? Or the abbots? If I get like a cutscene, then I know who then I know. Like, this is bullshit. Really bullshit. I'm gonna try and find out how to do this, you know. Because...
Praise be to our Lord Jesus. Talk to me, brother.
I need to tell you about Brother Nevlis's transgressions.
Well, well, well. The Honourable Brother Nevlis has broken the rules. Let's just hear what you have to say. What has he done?
He wanted me to steal a forbidden book.
Ha! I knew it. A would-be abbot enticing a novice to commit such a heinous deed. He'll finally get what's coming to him. Did he tell you what he needs it for?
He said he wanted to find a cure for the abbot in it.
Just keep that to yourself. The important part is that he wanted you to sin. And what a sin it is. Thank you. Your honesty and piety does you credit.
Already given my boy a thrashing over this, but once I get my hands on the fiend with
Shit.
whom he cooked up this asinine plan, I will wring his goddamn fucking neck!
Calm down, my lord. You're in a monastery.
The insolence! Help him flee and then pretend to be him?
It's certainly an unfortunate incident, but there's no need for such agitation or profanity. We will take care of it. Ah, that's him! Stop him!
Now I've got you, you bastard!
I forgot to load a save. If I can find a place now, I never will. Ah, this is bullshit! Load. Line to watch it. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna look up how to do this. And when I finally find Pius and when I'm going to kill him, that's when I'll start again. Because this is some bullshit. So I'm gonna end it here and I'm gonna start as soon as I find whoever, well, as soon as I find Pius. It's gonna take a long time.